Okay, we're back on the roof. Trying to figure this place out. Oh, there's Pikmin. You're the wrong guy. Hoping to get a couple nails of these guys together. Come on, Teddy. Think hard. Where the hell do you stash the money? If we had it, we wouldn't have to break our backs up here on this goddamn roof. Man, you know how many meds I was on for my hyperactivity. I'm surprised I can still remember you, let alone anything about that money. But I heard you mention the money when you were talking in your sleep, so it must be somewhere. But we tried hypnosis with that long-nosed guy called Miguel, and it doesn't work. Shh, we can't give up yet. There must be another way to bring back your memories. I have to find that memory, that money, whatever it takes. And Lynn's just listening to all this. Listen, threats are everywhere. Feels like Lynn is just ready to try to capitalize on that money himself and take that chance. That's 2 nails and 2 of the other things. Yep, 2 of each will give me 2 lockpicks. So now I've got 4 lockpicks. I can at least keep trying at that. The piping for the air pump goes all the way from the circuit box to here. Just as I expected, there's an inspection chamber hidden here. Looks like my safe exit is here if I get up to the roof from the pipe area. So the idea is that I can sneak to this location from that part of the roof via my place. Am I right? That's when I climb inside the walls. If I go up to that one fan, is that what that comes out? So I need to turn off the fan, right? And you know what the circuit box is for. It seems like it powers the exhaust fan in the pipe area. It doesn't look like the lock for the cover will be difficult to pick. But if I'm going to be messing around with wires inside, I better wear gloves to be on the safe side. Okay, so I don't have my lockpicks at all in the first place. I have no idea how to raise my rapport with that guy. 20% chance is not great. I forgot to get a beer last time. Damn it. I could have used the beer to trade at least. Whoops. And the last 2 hours. I don't love this, but I should be working on this lockpick situation. I'm gonna stash these and pull out these lockpicks. Yeah. So I take these ones out, then I don't have to craft them, which will save me some more time. I want to be working on the mailroom situation, and I will the moment I hopefully get done with this. But I do want to deal with the lockpick situation too, so that I can see what I have access to when I come here during the night, and what kind of that opens up. I don't totally know what these escape routes might be, but it's like we're clearly doing something here. There's so many types of progress to juggle in this game. 42% is not bad. Don't have that watch, but it's a much easier challenge, and with reroll that should be doable. Come on. Yeah. Phew, I did it. The wires inside are a mess, like tangled armpit hair. Adjust the circuit. Need a pair of gloves before I start messing around with these wires. Fuck, I really do need gloves. Damn. Now I'm annoyed that I lost those gloves before. I do have the power to try to track these down at least. Rubber gloves. So you can buy them there or get them off of one of these characters. None of them are that popular with me. And there's not much in the way of gloves in this game. There's just the tank wrap, which I don't think even applies. So it's just, I think it's just rubber gloves. Zebra, raccoon, possum, and there's one of them. Yeah, it's the fish. Not the fish, the iguana. He looks like a fish to me. But these might be pretty expensive. Okay, so I have to have 50 rep to even get the option to trade for those. And that's just not happening. Maybe the pipe support down here can help? The drain pipe and... support frame. And the exhaust fan? These two extended supports have shortened the distance between the roofs. It's still pretty far, but if there's really no other way, maybe I can try jumping it. Or maybe I could... Or maybe it would be more correct to say flying it. You need 8... You need 8 agility to attempt this. It's for your own good. Oh my god. They just want me to correctly identify this item and that item, but via the terminology the game was using, I guess. Okay, so this is like for a different character then. I have 4 agility. And I don't know if it's possible to reach 8 agility. I'm just not very good at it. So that's all a dead end then, it seems. Unless there's a way to augment that. You might have a combination of equipment and drugs that could lead you there, but I'm not even sure if I would expect that. Is there any way to distract him? I also don't know the consequences of getting caught, like if they just can't try again that day, or if you like get put into seg or something. Let's see. I'm down to the last 2 hours. I should really get to the mailroom. Do my best to find cockroaches and whatnot to make this guy happy. A 35 rapport. We're almost there. There's no cockroach symbol there. I've only seen it in the one spot before. Just gotta believe. Okay, yeah. Why are they so packed? This is so annoying. Ah. Oh, look. Oh my goodness. The slow mode is almost condescendingly slow, but it's genuinely maybe the only reasonable way to go. It's genuinely hard to keep the controls straight between ZX, space, and the 3 things you have to do, and do them all correctly while also pressing a direction. Woof. It's just not even good income. Thomas completed this job 3 times so he can remember how to do the work. Now he can do it on his own. The work given to Thomas only earns him a fixed wage. That might be better than me doing it myself, though. Damn. +6 rapport. I need to do it at least 1 more time. Leave Thomas to work or start sorting. It's the same amount. Let's let him do it and see how he does. $40. Okay, yeah, he's more reliable than I am. Damn. Thomas's autopilot just gave me 11 rapport. They made the automatic version of Thomas just like better than most players probably are at this minigame. It's funny. Apply for a job in the corridor. Well, I see you're a hard worker. I happen to have a desk job I can give you. It doesn't pay much, but it's a piece of cake. But listen good. My partner originally did this job, so you better take it seriously. You can count on me. Job's not complicated. First, you need to see that pile of letters on that first, you see that pile of letters on the table to the right of the window? Those are the ones I've inspected. All you have to do is record them in the book. Once you finish the pile, bring the letters to this door. Bring the letters to this door to the corridor, and I'll open it for you. Sounds like a weird sentence to me. What are you smiling for? I just remember something from before. Okay, but don't interrupt, I'm not done. Beneath the corridor is this storage room. There's glue and letter seals on a table near the door. Reseal all the letters and put them in the letter cabinet, then you'll be paid. But I'm warning you, no slacking off. The job shouldn't take any longer than 20 minutes. Don't make me come into the corridor and look for you, understand? Yes, sir, won't let you down. Then get to it. Another cockroach to whack. Fuck. Wow. Apparently just want this guy to like me. Let's see. Did I actually follow the instructions that he said, though? Go to the table on the right by the window. So that one. Get the letters. And then bring them to this thing. On the table near the door, there's glue and letter seals. There, I think. But I'm going to sneak up there instead. Put all the seals and letters and then put them... You'll make $30. No slacking off in there. Okay. But I'm going to want to get to the electronic lock, which I probably can't get through yet. So I'm going to go in there and find out why I can't do that one yet either, probably. Let's see. Put them in the letter cabinet. Record the mail? Okay. Intelligence and bookworm, so I'm pretty set up to do all this. If only I had these glasses. +4 points. I hope there aren't too many long names. Terrible roll. Rude? Wow. Are you kidding me? I'm so built for this and I'm gonna fucking struggle to get it done in time? You prick. I'm like running late on time now. It took me half an hour. Just stand back a little. You don't want to get caught in the door. Free movement time. I finally made it in. I only have 20 minutes. I need to be quick. This must be the keypad to the door of the storeroom. I should snoop around here. Maybe I'll find clues related to the code. Fuck. I don't know what the code is. Yeah, I found the place. I need to find what the code is. I guess we'll do the job, then spend what's left of our time trying to investigate. The prison's letter, seals, and glue on the table. This must be where the mail's processed. Processing mail. Mail processing and testing for hand-eye coordination. When the cursor stops on a blue letter, the job has been perfectly executed and will consume the least amount of time. When it stops on a green letter or a red letter, the time spent on the job will gradually increase. The higher your agility, the more green and blue letters you have. That's a weirdly explained clue. When you have higher agility, you get more green and blue. Blue is the best. Green and red are worse. But it doesn't really, it just assumes you understand that red is the worst and green's actually good, but not as good. Let's see, how do I stop the cursor? Left click. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Took me 9 minutes to finish. I was all over the place. Phew, now I can move around freely. Tend to look for a way into the storeroom with any free time I have left. We have a lot of time where we sneak around behind the scenes. The door is unlocked, lucky me. It seems stuck, like the bottom wheel has come out of the runner. It can't have undergone any maintenance for a long time. No one's even discovered that it's jammed. Oof, a strength test. I might find something useful here. Technically useful. At least sellable or something. Woof. Okay, 2 minutes every time I try, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. I need like a crit failure basically, or a crit success basically. Does it get easier each time like the other strength challenge? It's no good, the bottom's too tightly jammed. Yeah, I just need gloves or strength, which I don't have. Damn. Well, so what we're here to do is to spend the time doing this. Oh, damn. That did it. No. Oh, there's too many places to check. A lot of junk piled in this cart. Try to move it. It's no good. The wheels are stuck. You search the junk, but it takes 5 minutes. Shelves are filled with old documents. Dust has been covered up the writing. Okay, that didn't take time, I guess. All I can do is search this thing, but it takes 5 minutes. They said not to make them wait, and not to make them look for us, so we're gonna have to come back next time, because that's gonna use more time than we have. But that might be the clue we need. Okay. So, in our work shifts, we are given access to places that can help us out here, but we have to keep poking at them. Whew. It's almost time for lunch. Do I just do another quick shift? Probably. I need a little pick-me-up. Alright, that's another $40, so at least there's that. It does eat into our lunchtime, so we're a little late. As long as I get it. And I made money. 100 intelligence experience for steamed dumplings? Mmm. And a body heal. It's probably worth it for the experience. Bread. I don't know how to bond with you. I have no idea to get that information. Come on, who has dumplings? Please don't have it be one of the gang leaders. I don't think I can convince them to do anything. Yes, okay. Alright, do you have steamed dumplings though? Because you like me more. Yeah, you like me more. This is a better gamble, I'm sure. There we go. And I have a bonus for recovered body. Yep, +1 for rapport every 50. I can still get more prestige. Reach reputation level 7 to make people more likely to share food with me. Oh, that's a bit of a grind. Damn. Ah, your lunch looks pretty good. Are you kidding me? Fine, I don't have an appetite anyway. Yeah, 150 charisma experience. Plus the 10 for, or 150 intelligence experience and 10 charisma experience for doing the convincing in the first place. There we go. $255. Let's see. It's a combat one. I don't care about that. Combat. This one's tempting, but I just got a lot more space. I don't specifically have a lot of contraband. I think I want geek. 2 more intelligence could be really helpful. It's going to require me to get a lot more points. So I need, still need 45 more before I can buy that. But that should be good. It's funny because I never fight. Like, this could backfire so hard. Like, I'm tempted to get Iron Throne just because I don't necessarily want any more of these skills besides maybe Secret Compartment giving me a higher violation threshold. It makes sense to do the toilet thing. So I can get 10 stamina every time I have a little poop in me. Which is just an unhinged skill. Everything else is getting expensive. Keep your distance, buddy. Croak. Hey, what are you croaking about? Oh, it's you, Croak. I was just talking to myself, but speaking amphibian. It helps alleviate the loneliness. After all, I'm the only frog in here. I wish I understood your language. It's probably better that you don't. I was using a lot of obscenities. A little bit of reputation. I'm hungry again. Probably likes if you give him food as a gift, but I don't really know him. He's not really a priority for me right now. Fernando, how much do you think I need to put in the donation box at the chapel? I mean, that the Father of the Forest would give me good luck. If you just want a little extra luck, one to play dice, maybe 20 or 30. But if you want to win the lottery jackpot, I guess you'd have to donate all of your inheritance. What inheritance? The one from your distant uncle who died recently, at least that's what Noodle told me. Oh yeah, my poor Uncle Peter. I'll have to go to the chapel later and pray for him. Okay. To bond with him I need luck. And he just said that I need to give the chapel $30 for luck. So I guess I'll try to do that. And hope that that can lead to me bonding with the otter. Just want to reach the next level of bond with somebody just to see if there's any other consequences or more storyline or something. It's a whole mechanic you're kind of implicitly trying to work towards. It might literally only be a matter of giving you access to the stuff that happens to be in their store, which is pretty limited in some cases. That was not a full mint. A golden legend. Oh yeah, I should sell this stuff before I pick up any more. Missing glasses due to day, damn. I think this is not really workable. Try to work out a strategy for the situation in the chess diagram. Find an empty chessboard in the general building. I like chess, but it's not about luck, it's about skill. But if you keep losing, then you have to admit that you're dumber than your opponent. You can't make excuses. The thing is, I'm in big trouble right now. My opponent learned a new strategy from somewhere, and he's been using it to beat me several days in a row. It's bad enough that I've lost so much money, but it's getting seriously embarrassing. I need a grandmaster to help me break through the strategy. If I pull it off, I'll pay you my winnings. By the way, if you want to practice, you can find a board in the general building. I assume that this is not a puzzle and is an intelligence check, but I'm not sure. But I guess I'll take the rep. Once you work out the escape strategy, just write on the back of this chess diagram and give it to me. Okay, I just hope I can find a weak point. Sell my intel again. And go back to gathering it now. I just want to smoke a cigarette in peace. Besides, I ain't got no money. Richard, I'm not here to try and get you to invest. Oh, you mean you actually have other reasons to talk to folk? What is it then? I heard you're in here because you stormed into Hop's biotech with a gun. Yeah, what's it to you? Are you gonna give me more years of prison? Oh god, I need water. I just want to know why you did it. Seems like you were working on they were working on a drug for liver diseases. But after that incident, development was postponed indefinitely and no official reason was ever given. Those scumbags wanted to steal the liver that was supposed to go to my daughter, so they could develop their drug. I don't give a shit what the drug can do. All I know is that my daughter's life is more valuable. You're trying to save your daughter. Seems you had no choice. Damn right. They don't get to choose who lives and who dies. I guess you're right. What are you asking about all this for? You got something to do with Hop's biotech? No, I'm just doing some investment research. Looks like the company isn't worth investing in. Let's see. Some more mint. My income sources are getting a bit eclipsed, which is that, at this point, I do make way more money from the actual jobs than I do from selling intel, but I mean, I don't see a reason to not sell intel, it's just there. This guy's just always thinking. Probably not gonna give him the scarab. How many is that? 556 or 656? Hey Billy, why are you so distracted? Your breathing's all over the place and your form's sloppy as hell. You ain't even squeezing your pecs. Oh, really? Is all that stuff over your brother Lincoln? Yeah, that kid wanted to switch to some bullshit law school for me. I'm pissed off just thinking about it. He always wanted to be an architect, and now that he has a chance to study architecture at one of the best colleges in the country, he wants to throw it all away. I can't let him do it. He has to be an architect. Let me get you some advice, based on my own experience. Don't try to make decisions for others, even if it's for their own good. It'll take more than that to convince me. Okay then, in that case, I'll stick to what I do best. Squeeze those pecs, tighten that core. There's 300 left in this set. It's a sad little story of them making life decisions because they think that they're gonna fix things for their brother. It's interesting that they compensate for these dialogues being kind of missable. See, we were curious if this was gonna come up. Nope, still not gonna come up. I've been through these trash mostly. But a lot of the dialogue goes back and somewhat recaps the last dialogue, so even though you're missing some of them, you get like context as you go, so you can follow a lot of these storylines even if you don't get all the dialogue, which is good because the dialogue costs time and is actively ruining my life. What a peaceful, relaxing afternoon. Sure is, Croak. Just right for lying back and daydreaming? Certainly is, Croak. What are you daydreaming about, Gray? Nothing, Croak. You're lucky. I can't help thinking about all sorts of things, from my childhood right up to now. But I took a lot of meds for some mental health issues before. It's made my memories incomplete and confused. Sometimes I get something that happened just now confused with something that happened before. I think they call it deja vu. Like this talk we're having now, I can't help but feeling like we've had it before. Don't dwell on it, just try to take it easy. Yeah, maybe you're right. I have to learn to let my mind relax. Look at the grass blowing in the breeze. Whoa. What a peaceful, relaxing afternoon. Sure is, Croak. Just right for lying back and daydreaming. Certainly is, Croak. What are you daydreaming about, Gray? Oh god. Yep. It looped around to deja vu. That's not a good sign. Two days left on befriending the tiger. That'd be a challenge. Hi, man. I guess you like to talk, huh? I get it. When I first got here, I was bored out of my mind. Just a friendly reminder. Mondays and Thursdays are movie night. The TV's on the second floor. You have to buy a ticket from the Sharptooth gang, but believe me, the movies are always great. Well, he's pretty boring. Here is a general recap of what's already going on. Hi, I'm so alert right now. That character's a lot. Okay, so let's give money to the church so that I can... Oh, oop. What's Bob doing over there? I'll check on the way out. Oh, Caesar's here. Donation makes him happier with you. Hello, my child. I have no nightmares again. Get blessing. My child, I just saw your good deed. Your actions will please the Father of the Forest, and I will ask him to bless you. That they accept. O merciful Father of the Forest, may you bless this child before me. Blessing. All done. May his light guide you always. Chapel blessings. You've been blessed, but the holy power doesn't come from the chaplain, it comes from the Father of the Forest. When you're blessed, the chance of a challenge action triggering a critical success will be increased. You're more likely to get a double... Ooh. When you roll 2 5s, it counts as 1. Okay, well that's helpful for the other thing. The stats will stay on you for 24 hours, but be aware that drunken behavior will displease the Father of the Forest, causing him to withdraw the blessings. There's an academic view that the so-called blessing is just a psychological effect, in which the preacher convinces the believer through suggestion and hypnosis. Oh, this is the one that's always playing video games in the other place. The tooltip said that the blessing made double 5s also count as a critical success in addition to double 6s. It might only be double 5s though, and not double 5s, not like a combination of 5 and 6, unfortunately. Yeah. You can buy the cigarette back to give to people. That's funny. I guess it's helpful to know that I can buy the cigarette back to give as a gift to that guy if I really want to get reputation every day. But I think that the math doesn't work out for being able to do it in time for the quest. It's also probably not cost effective to spend money on things to get the rep either. Is the otter even around? Oh yeah, he's probably inside. Oh, he's in the chapel. Oh, so I can't reach him to see about if this fixes his reputation or not. I have to wait until later. Listen, we don't have time to waste. Nope. Here we have the chest quest. A lot of miscellaneous little items. I'll have to see what I can do later. I should probably trade the beetle to somebody in here. Because in here is the people that I actually am trying to convince to like me. Oh, Kevin's back. Kevin, you seem to have pretty much recovered from that beating the night before last. No, I'm still sore all over. Oh? I can't tell from the way you control the players. Don't try to distract me, Jimmy. I'm gonna win this one. Since you're so confident, how about we double our wager? No, yeah. Now you're talking my language. No, don't get him to gamble more. That's his exact problem. I don't know if Jimmy just wears sunglasses or if it's meant to imply that he's blind. There's Chris just hanging out in here. I didn't expect you back so soon. So, you want to team up? Oh, you do just want me. I think there's something different about you. It seems you're attracted by the smell. What smell? Let me teach you the first lesson of seduction. Always be mysterious. Why do you think fish bite the hook? Because they're hungry? No, because they're curious. Oh, that's 99. Hi, Chris. Hey, have you thought it through? You want to team up? Don't mention that again, or no, I'm not sure. Why are you making choices for me, game? The implication of charming a character that keeps talking about teaming up would be that you want to team up, so why is it all the options like no? I guess I'll say I'm still not sure because don't mention that again is a full shutdown. Haha, you're so shy, but I understand your concern. Don't be, you're afraid you'll hold me back, aren't you? Hold you back. It takes 10 out of 10 charisma to gather information here. That's something you're a little short of right now. But it shouldn't be difficult for someone as alluring as you to raise your charisma. He's in a world of his own. 10 charisma? Jeez. Uh-oh, am I stinky? Oh, I forgot to bathe. Oh no! I have -2 charisma because I haven't showered for 2 days. Whoops. So my rolls are worse. I'll shower in a minute after this bit though. That'll take me back up to 7. My cap is here. So I need more charisma. I can get 2 from glasses and then 1 from gum. So that's basically the way forward. I need like punk glasses and gum. The problem is that I think punk glasses require me to be friends with somebody else already. So it's like, how the fuck do you do anything in this game? Polarized glasses are 1. The boar has them and he has them, but I don't know if you can get them without becoming full friend. Geek sunglasses is 1. Punk sunglasses is 2. We can see what it takes to become friends with the unicorn after this period ends. What is my reputation with the unicorn? And then gum isn't hard to get. Just 76 with you still, so I need to probably make another bouquet when I get back. Or give them the beetle? Finally, my health is higher than my mental health, apparently. Oh, there's Ray. I have an in with the bouquet, whereas there's other characters in this group that I should probably give the beetle to because they're harder to raise the reputation of. Those are both, yeah, they're not here. So I think this gives me like 30. Most people are too close. So I should give it to either the Babarusa or the raccoon. But they're not here right now. So I should spend this time elsewhere, give the beetle to them later, because I can just do it just fine later. And it'll get underutilized if I give it to them now. Whitey's always working. I need that watch. Hey, Sugar Cube, I was just thinking about you. Gonna want to wait for the main thing here, yeah. Let's have some moldy bread, because that'll clear up my stamina a bit. We should probably read this Cthulhu book already, so I can finish that other quest. Oh, I just felt a cold breeze behind me. I need to stop scaring myself. Not bad. It flapped its huge, sticky wing membranes as it floated beneath the faint starlight. The creature let out an ear-piercing shriek, like nails scraping down a blackboard. I'm definitely having nightmares tonight. Oh yeah, wait, if it actually manifests as nightmares, that's actually not great for me. If this stupid book gives me long-term consequences. If it weren't for those smart-ass scientists, the monster would have never been awakened. It eventually changed into a form so grotesque that it made me feel sick for days. Although after reading this, there's no nightmare that can scare me now. After witnessing indescribable horrors, you will not be so easily defeated by nightmares. So nightmare resistance. Given the long-term consequence of nightmares, this is probably worth equipping, but I was saving up for geek. Yeah, I want 85 more intelligence points for that. Yeah, this was a strange barbershop job. Gonna put it away. I want to save just enough time to go back outside to turn it in, hopefully, so I don't have to wait till later to just turn it in. Meditate in Seg, but I'm trying not to get in Seg. Okay, this one comes up enough that I should work for it, although that's a lot of cost. Oh my god. That is an expensive book. An expensive skill. So even when I unlock it, I have to really grind that stat. Might want to get the poster for it. Oh, and it costs 60 to read. First, try to draw the audience's attention. Then take the opportunity to stuff the ball into your shoe. Oh, so it was in his shoe, I see. Hang on, isn't the author a snake? Why would he have shoes? So I can do the trick, dummy. Not great rolls, but it's on track to get it in 4. So bookworm was up to, yeah, it's up to 4 because I hit my 6th book, so it's now up to 4 instead of 3. Glasses, give me glasses. So I'm not gonna make it. Wow, I got a perfect 15 every time. Weird. Alright, dinner time is in 10 minutes. Let's put it back. Even though I could get the reading time in right now. I'm gonna go turn this in, and then I guess I'll track down the guy that's out in public and give him the thing too, since I'm out here anyway. Yeah, it's you, Richard. I always forget that he's part of the same group. So, was the book as scary as the client said? If you want to know, you'll have to read it yourself. That's not the point of doing the quest, I don't think. Whatever, I got $50, I guess. Yeah, I have to get these glasses right now and give them to her right now. That's not doable. There's no one I can get them from. Oh, sell my intel again. I'm not sure there's anything else I would reasonably sell, unless I want to give up the reputation for the Jeweled Scarab. Yeah. It's hard to get the full money out of him each day. Haha, the Golden Legend. Alright, now Richard's up to 75. So I can give the next Golden Legend to Noodle, and then all of them will be relatively close to maxing out their bonds, at which point you can probably get the rest of the way there just from like normal dialogue. Neither of the things I did actually cost me the rest of the time we have. Enter paid? Okay, so I've already paid today. Okay. I guess I can maybe finish this then. I didn't realize that you can get back in the same day without paying again. Can we get more books? Finally, something other than 15. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. All done. Although it's just a few basic tricks. Still, it should be more than enough to mess with the guards. Very expensive to enable. Okay. I might be willing to disable Dumpster Diver to get this, except it costs 50 reputation to do that. Dexterity actions is its own subcategory. Versus stash actions, yeah. I mixed up with agility a little bit. Those mean different things. The question is, do I spend 300 experience to be able to equip this, or do I spend 50 to unequip Dumpster Diver to equip it? Because I think that's the way to go. That's kind of rough. But I'm not going through dumpsters that often. I don't know. There, bonus to dexterity skills. Now, is there a dexterity skill job? That would be extremely effective, but I don't think any of the jobs are a dexterity skill check. Alright. I'm making waffles. Let's go ahead and nab that I'm about to take a break for the day, so let's go ahead and grab that waffle before I forget that that's what we're doing right now. Oh, I can check with this guy. I have a feeling today's gonna be my lucky day. Bond. What can I do? It just doesn't feel right. Muttering again? Still thinking about that lottery? Of course! I have a really good feeling about this draw, but I can't shake the feeling that the last number's not right. I'm at a complete loss. I need to find someone with good luck to help me make up my mind. If I win the lottery, just come to me. I've been blessed by the Father of the Forest. The numbers I pick are guaranteed to have a 99% chance of winning. Really? Then take a look for me. I'm counting on you to win this week's jackpot. You say that the lottery number should be chosen based on the player's life experiences, and he tells you his whole story. Bad luck and stupidity are a dangerous combination. Oop. Phil used to work as a janitor for the famous singer Oscar the Dolphin, whose house was situated in a prime location even within the exclusive Riverside area. However, despite his affluent surroundings, Phil himself had little money. The huge disparity made him obsessed with becoming rich, and he came to see the lottery as the best shortcut to achieve his dream. But as we know, the vicious cycle of gambling and poverty is very difficult to escape. Perhaps Lady Luck smiled down on Phil, and an opportunity presented itself to him. One night, Oscar's only son, Carlito, returned home in a panic in his new sports car. It was the night of his school dance, and the car was his pride and joy, which he used to show off to all of the poor losers. He yelled for Phil to open the door. The kid reeked of booze and was obviously in big trouble. Sure enough, the next day the news reported that a speeding sports car had run several red lights in Riverside Avenue and hit a couple as they were crossing. The man was killed instantly and the woman was in critical condition. The driver fled the scene without stopping. Knowing that the game was up, Carlito confessed to his father. Oscar beat the daylights out of the kid, but he also knew that the police would soon be at his door and that his son would face certain jail time. However, even though Carlito was an asshole of the highest order, he was Oscar's only son, and he could not stand by and watch him get taken away. So Oscar went to Phil. He told him in a sincere tone that his failure to discipline Carlito had allowed his son to get into serious trouble. However, he continued that Carlito's mother suffers from heart disease and that if her son were taken away by the police, perhaps she would not be able to bear such a blow. Thus, he asked Phil to take the blame and offered him $1 million in return. He would also hire the best lawyers to ensure that Phil received the shortest possible sentence. Phil's head buzzed with when he heard the offer. What he felt was no longer anger but joy. $1 million is a lottery jackpot. It was more money than he could ever hope to earn in his entire lifetime. He already spent every day crammed in a tiny room from morning to night anyway. What would be the difference between that and prison? When he thought of that way, Phil agreed to Oscar's request. Phil turned himself in and the police took him into custody. Everything was going according to Oscar's plan, but some people are so irreparably stupid that they are beyond help. Thinking he had dodged a bullet, Carlito returned to his usual form a few days later, continuing to hit on girls, drink, and party. In a drunken haze, he boasted to his buddies how powerful his dad is and how he paid off Phil and the police to get him off the hook. One of his buddies, who had long ago realized that just what type of person Carlito really is, recorded the conversation and sent it to a TV station. The truth came out and Carlito was arrested for a hit and run while driving under the influence. Oscar and Phil were found guilty of aiding and abetting. Poor Phil was ultimately unsuccessful in taking the blame for Carlito, and although it was not his fault, Oscar still refused to pay what he'd promised. Phil flew into a fit of rage, shouting about how the rich are all a bunch of self-serving bastards. Yeah, no, that's pretty fucked up. Went to prison for the promise of $1 million and then didn't get it because the child was too stupid not to recreate the same mistakes. Fuck. You didn't get the money, and you're in prison. Now you should know the price of trying to get something for nothing. I thought I was unlucky at first, but I figured it out now. It's all a matter of fate. Have you heard the conversation of luck? That's a weird translation, probably. Oh, conservation of luck. That's not true. That's not a thing. I think I can guess what you're gonna say. Right, all the shit I've been through so far has been paving the day to my big win. Soon I'll be a billionaire. Looks like Carlito isn't the only irredeemable fool. Oh no. A skill. Janitor. Oops. Complete the bond with Phil. When the skill is enabled, you will be able to make snap guns and makeshift keys. You can pick locks using only a paperclip. Pick locks with only a paperclip? That's wild, actually. Makeshift keys and snap gun. The janitor skill. Oh, geez, I need to be looking more into this then. Can I not change tabs? I underappreciated what's going on here. You can learn each talent somebody has when you bond with them, and everyone has a different talent. Emergency surgery while fighting, that's terrifying. You can cheat when you're playing poker. Magic throw while fighting. With this skill enabled, you'll be able to craft high-grade tools and weapons. They randomly gain an additional trait. Sleepiness no longer deducts body. Oh. A lot of combat ones. When using intimidation or negotiate, points +1 extra for every 2 points of strength. Ooh. That is still 2 extra points for my 2 points of strength, which is not a lot, but it's good. I gotta keep an eye out for these then. You can restore an item's durability when repairing it on a table. So you can repair things if you specifically get with Donkey. When communicating with a character who likes men, is that what the pink means? You will gain Charisma +2. When buying items from a prisoner, every 1 point of Charisma will reduce the required rapport by 2. So -14 required rapport, +2 Charisma to characters that like men. That includes women that like men and the gay men. So everyone with pink names. There's a plus version? It goes to +4 and 5 rapport per point. Damn. So these get stronger. The second version of Janitor lets you use your bare hands as snap guns. I don't know what a snap gun is. Huh. What about the other gay character? You can use Rose Thorn while fighting. You can do charisma practice using the mirror in your cell. Charisma practice. I wonder. Like you can just grind the skill by staring at yourself in the mirror or something? I'm already doing fine on charisma overall. Huh. Okay, that's a whole extra level of depth for you to anticipate who to try to bond with and so on and fixate on. Whew. I did not fully consider all of the variables going into this, but also, oh my god, there are so many things to understand at the beginning that it'd be paralyzing if you understood all these immediately. Okay. Whew, so that's where all the other missing skills go, including the ones that I might want to specifically get. So I should look for people that have charisma-related ones, because I would like to have more use for all these charisma points I'm going to get going forward. Hopefully. I'd like to just get as many charisma skills as possible. I guess I gotta get them from people. But that means it's all hidden behind a weird side quest where I might not know how to do it, so we'll see.